Sometimes if you don't get the knockout when people are expecting it, you get criticized, and he did.
Are Max's rankings official rankings?
For him. Nobody's rankings are official rankings, Larry. Other than the so-called governing bodies. Right hand to the body. Macklin having to reach for the landed punch. Martinez has been moving in and out. Created a little more distance. He landed the biggest shot early in the round.
Macklin has slowed down a little bit, and right now as he slowed down a lot, you see Martinez is taking his play away from him a little bit back, being out working his jab and moving back and forth.
There, Martinez missed and got tagged to the body. Martinez's glove touched the canvas, and that's going to be a knockdown for Macklin. Martinez doesn't believe it should be a knockdown. He thinks he was thrown. Eddie Cotton has ruled it a knockdown. We'll check a replay later, but right now, Martinez is in danger of losing a 10-8 round.
Just when I was saying that Macklin was slowing down, not punching enough.
Hard left hand by Martinez, and another. And a straight right hand as he tries to rally. And Martinez yelling at Macklin as the round comes to a close, but Matthew Macklin is in command now after having gotten credit for a knockdown.
Hey, now listen. I talked to him. I just did. Listen to me. Don't get caught up in the crowd. Okay? Okay, we're doing great, baby. But listen, don't front me. You got to give me more head movement. Okay, he's going to come out shooting that left hand under and over. Keep focused. Keep that head moving.
There you see what was called a knockdown, where they was kind of twisted up in the legs, and all of a sudden he landed the right hand. But the official rules is if you go down as a result of being hit with a blow, if you hadn't been hit with the blow, whether it's on your shoulder or whatever, it wouldn't have been a knockdown. This was officially a knockdown.
Fair enough. I'd call it a knockdown.
Still. I think it's a knockdown as well.
Even though there was balance involved and he fell over Macklin's foot, he got hit with a punch. So that's a knockdown. You know, and now Martinez is behind on the scorecard.
You're going to see a very, very anxious and urgent fight Martinez this round.
Well, we'll see if
tough round for Macklin.
Well, we're going to see what championship qualities now that Martinez will show. This is a severe test.
Ideal drama in the theater at Madison Square Garden. Middleweight champion of the world in a fiery crucible with Matthew Macklin, most likely behind on the scorecards now as we come to round 8. Got his feet caught on Macklin's foot again. Left hand lands for Macklin. Yesterday, a highly prominent member of, good left hand by Martinez. Yesterday, a highly prominent member of Martinez's team pulled me aside and said, I know everybody's confident, I know Sergio's confident, but I worry about him in this fight. I wonder if all the activity has taken its toll. Sounds prophetic right now.
Well, you wonder when he's so busy calling out other fighters, you know, whether he's concentrating on the fight at hand. And there's just been a general look of concern, worry.
Well, you know, Macklin is having a much better performance than everybody expected. And right what he's doing, Martinez is trying to anticipate now the movement of Macklin when he shoots his left hand.
Martinez rocked Macklin's chin.
Yeah, he's stepping up the pace there. See, he's shooting that left hand pretty much where he feels that Macklin's head is going to go now, where before he was going over his head.
Macklin, some good body shots to try to ward Martinez off. Little rally here for Macklin now as he tries to get back into a round that Martinez seemed to be winning.
Well, there is drama building up now because the lauded middleweight champion.
Hard left hand by Martinez. Good straight shot.
Is trying to overcome a tougher challenger than he anticipated.
It's a good round for Martinez.
He's put another point back on the scorecard in all likelihood. But it's an extremely close fight.
Very good, very good. Vaseline there. Sergio, you gotta keep moving. Keep moving. He's eating all of your lefts. Keep going. Whenever you want, you hit him. Keep going, sir, but don't stay in front of him.
This is championship rounds now, Matt. Okay? Yeah. Okay, let's go, baby. Okay, don't get caught up in the crowd. Yeah. Keep the head moving and keep the right hand straight. Okay?
Here we see Martinez down a tremendous straight left, and this is the punch that the last few rounds he's been very effective with. Seems like he's timed and can figure out the head position of Macklin before he throws his left hand. And he seems to be at this stage more mentally alert and sharper than Macklin.
Reacting to Martinez's rally there. CompuBox numbers in the 8th. Martinez landing more punches, 17-12, landing the harder shots. Gets back to within 1 point of Macklin on Harold Letterman's guard. Round 9 of a scheduled 12. One way for Martinez to bail himself out would be to find a way to knock Macklin out. Another way would be to win every round from here on in. He can scarcely take any chances with more lost rounds.
The way he's fighting, he still thinks he can win the fight by just winning rounds. I think he may have come into this fight with the mentality of another knockout. Now he's just trying to win the fight.
He knows just exactly the position that Macklin is going to have his head when he throws that left, and he's timing it just right now. He knows he's going to bend to his right, so he's shooting his punch a little bit more to his left himself, knowing that Macklin's head will be right there.
Lands it again.
Yeah. You know, but he's trying to, look, one punch at a time. But I mean, this is the middleweight champion of the world. When does he throw a combination? When does he stand there and say, okay, I'm better than you?
When you fight with your hands down in that style, all you can do is try to throw one punch and try to get some space between you right away.
I recall that Roy Jones fought
two left
his
hands
down
Martinez, both landed.
And managed to throw 8-punch.
Roy Jones was an exception.
We're not watching Roy Jones.
That's true. But this is a style, a improvised style. Not totally dissimilar than Roy's.
This is an improvised career, not just an improvised style. This wasn't what he expected to be doing at this time in his life when he was growing up. Unlike a lot of prize fighters who get started at age 9, 10, or 11. Another left hand by Martinez. Another left hand by Martinez. He's had a good round and has clearly won it.
Macklin seems to be mentally disorientated and not able to deal with what's happening right now. He's not able to concentrate with the in and out movement as he gets tired. He gets gotten tired, and right now Martinez is just taking advantage of it. Tremendous speed.
Unlike Martinez, who has a history of great endurance, Macklin has had problems with stamina and has faded in a couple of fights. Could it happen again here?
Come on, my baby. You can't start standing there taking punches. No good. No good, baby. Okay, we're not here for that. Okay, when you start, hold your hands up, he starts running shots. You got to keep the head moving. Nice deep breath. Come on, man, you got to give me some more jabs, baby. You're just standing there now, okay? And you're following them. Stop following them around the ring. Water, please. You got to cut them off.
Breathe, breathe, breathe. How you doing? Good? Good. You're managing the fight, man. You have managing the fight. But he's going. He's ready to go. Keep leading. You at your distance, Sergio. At your distance. Remember, Sergio.
Sergio Martinez is winning the fight primarily because of the left-hand shots that he's landing. He's timed it just right. And it may be that he's not putting punches together, but in this particular situation, it's doing enough for him to win for the most part because of that one punch. But the big question about Mark now is he really as good as everybody's saying that he is, and number 3 best in the world?
Well, no, I think the big question is, can he win this fight? That's the immediate problem right now. Harold, that was probably Martinez's best round. How do you have it through 9?
Okay, Chip, I've got an 85-85 all even. In rounds 5 to 4, Sergio Martinez, but it's the points that count. And Matthew Macklin's got that extra point in round 7 for the knockdown. You know, Chip, until the 8th round, I never thought Sergio Martinez fought like the middleweight champion of the world. I mean, he did a lot of circling, very little punching, but in round 8, he did start to pick up the pace. I mean, I agreed with Larry. He certainly didn't look like a champion up until round 8. In round 8, he realized he was behind. He started to punch a little more, started landing good shots, and Matthew Macklin does look a little bit tired. 85-85, but in rounds 5 to 4, Martinez.
I have it even as well.
So the fight's on the table going to the last 3 rounds. One interesting footnote. One of the 3 official judges for the fight is Harold's daughter, Julie. And though their scores are not always identical, they are often very similar. Sometimes they are identical for obvious reasons. All this means, of course, is that Julie's an excellent judge, and you can be happy that she's one of the 3.
Well, you normally traditionally going down the stretch when you have tight fights, I've always went for the guy with the speed. Speed used to always win in those close tight fights.
More often than power?
More often than power.
Well, Martinez is the faster fighter. If he doesn't wear down. Good body shot by Macklin. Right hand lands for Martinez. Not a big one. Martinez lands another jab. Not a big one.
Martinez,
good left hand.
Incidentally, predicted a knockout within 10 rounds. So here we are, 10th round.
Knocked out Barker in the 11th. Late knockouts are not all that common an occurrence. He's had a few. Right hand for Martinez. Barker walked into it. Or excuse me, Macklin walked into it. 1, 2, 3. 10th round is a little bit like the 9th.
Yeah, but Macklin seems to mentally have shut down a lot. He's fighting, but he don't seem to be thinking and as fast and as sharp as Martinez at this stage, in addition to the blazing speed of Martinez.
Left hand lands for Martinez. Right hand lands. His mouthpiece drops. He knocks Macklin into the rope. Martinez is fighting without his mouthpiece and looking for a knockout as the round comes to a close.
I saw a green mouthpiece land on the floor, so it didn't take much of figuring out who owns the mouthpiece.
Okay, you're holding the left hand in the pocket. Where's the mouthpiece? Water, please. You're landing the right hand, but where's the hook? Okay, you're getting one-dimensional. You can't be one-dimensional with this guy, okay? You gotta give me some more left hooks now. Round 11 is coming up, baby. Yeah. Don't stand there taking crazy shots. Okay. A nice deep breath.
Keep throwing that left. Keep throwing that left. You're doing good? Everything's good. Work it, Sergio, manage it, but you got to throw your hand. He's ready to go. You got to be more aggressive now. Let's go, Sergio.
Well, it's more or less life and death for middleweight champion Sergio Martinez in Madison Square Garden. But in the last 2 rounds, he has outlanded Matthew Macklin 36-16 in power shots, and he's taken command of the fight. Probably a point ahead now on Harold Letterman's scorecard with 2 rounds to go.